How are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm well. I sent you a message yesterday, Fuad, and I did go to I sent you a message yesterday because I was in shock.
You can check that.
I did actually. I took breaks because there's this a national paper. I think I'll send you the link. So let me just, for the sake of conversation, because we're reporters and we need to be circumspect, let's say allegedly, but right now as it is, early voting is going on in the United States. I think the main voting is November 5th, but right now early voting is going on in Washington DC. There's allegedly been incidences of ballot boxes being burnt. This is a scenario that is typical for Africa or maybe even Nigeria, right? But we're now seeing incidences of the possibility, or allegedly there are reports right now in popular media that Washington and some other states as well, ballot boxes are now being burnt. And I sent you that message and I'm like, America don't even be like Nigeria now. I don't understand. And finger pointing has started to happen because a lot of people started name dropping the certain individual that has an antecedent for encouraging violence. And I can't say anybody's name, but then Fran, do you think that we might see a change in the dynamics of American politics now that there are alleged incidents of violence even in early voting?
Well, it's strange times actually, but I don't think anything should shock us again, even about the American politics. Since the Capitol riot, I think it has become clear that this is probably the most challenging time for America's democracy, at least in modern history. This is probably the biggest challenge that the most successful democracy in the world will be facing in the 21st century. And that is the challenge of Donald Trump, whether anybody likes it or not. The divisiveness, the rhetoric, like I was listening to one of the analysts on CNN this morning, and he said that, look, the campaigns have not addressed any critical issue, actually. It's been a campaign of insult, abuses, derogatory statements, unwarranted insults, conspiracy theories. That even if the issue of migration that Donald Trump keeps talking about, we've not been very practical about any solution to illegal migration. The issue of the economy, in fact, the fact is that both candidates have not been able to address critical issues surrounding the American economy. But it's just more of very dirty rhetoric, this divisive statement, and I think the biggest culprit, or the culprit that has done that the most, has to be Donald Trump. So, when that report came, I had to check again.
I just checked it out. The BBC and the CNN 14 hours ago have reported it. So there's another case in Portland, Oregon, and then in Washington as well. The ballot boxes have been set on fire and they are currently investigating it. So the BBC has, and the CNN also have reported it 14 hours ago, actually.
Well, it's unfortunate, really, that, like I said, I think my psychologist was telling me on Sunday that, look, there's no perfect system anywhere, actually, and that, look, dictators can actually emerge anywhere in the world, no matter how strong the democracy of that nation has become. Because, again, all you need to do is to get people you can, rile up with unnecessary sentiment. And what Donald Trump has been doing consistently is this American first sentiment of, oh, they are coming to take your jobs, they are coming to kill you. So the racists amongst them, those white people with white supremacist orientation, I've seen somebody who is able to ventilate their ideas, and so they have been onboarded. Look at his last rally, where some comedians were completely racist in their utterances. I think one of them called Puerto Rico an island of garbage or something. And people were expecting that yesterday at a different rally, Donald Trump was going to apologize. He didn't do that. Instead, he just went on and on and on and on. So it's really unfortunate for me, and my conclusion is, look, the biggest threat to America's democracy in modern times is Donald Trump.
Well, there you have it. It's very unfortunate because we typically make comparisons when we talk about our electoral progress as a country. You see a lot of references to America and how they've been able to maintain some level of sanity in their electioneering process. But unfortunately, at a time like this, we're seeing reports of ballot box burning again, a scenario that is typical to developing countries.
Donald Trump has not accepted that he lost the last election.
Of course, he still isn't accepting.
And what before that period, before that time, what we've known of American democracy